Hi, it's Chris Titley here. As part of the Scoreboard podcast, I'm joined by Gabi Palm. Gabi, thank you so much for coming into the studio and having a chat.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Gabi, 2024 for you. We're sitting here in late November. How's 2024 been for you so far?
It has been a huge year. It's been a big one for us just in terms of our Olympic preparation, all the way up until the Olympics. It's just we've been basically in and out of camp the whole year. I feel like I've had my suitcase perpetually packed from, we've had so many domestic camps, but we've been overseas a lot. And then, we had the Olympics and, after that had a little bit of a holiday. And now I'm just enjoying some time of being back home after being away for so long.
And two-time Olympian. Can you compare the experiences from Tokyo to Paris?
Oh, I think going to Paris obviously was special because of the result and how well we did. But I actually think as well that having Tokyo as a point of comparison probably makes it a little bit more special as well, because the atmosphere and the crowd in Paris and having that aspect of it. And, my family was able to be there. We had all our supporters there, and it probably made that Olympic experience just a little bit more different and special in that way.
Let's hone in a little bit on Paris, the games, and then leading up to the semi-final and the final. Obviously, the semi-final was something that you'll never forget. Can we talk about that particular game at halftime being down and then getting the crew together, and then obviously going into the shootout? Can you talk us through your experience or your memories of that game so far?
It's funny when I try and think back to the game, I don't actually find that I remember a lot of it during the game. I almost think that in some of my games where I feel like I'm really in the moment or whatever, afterwards, I don't actually remember a lot of it, but I can still remember the feeling of being there and, the atmosphere of the crowd and what that game meant. But I think what was so special about the semi-final and almost what we were trying to do through the whole tournament though is that we were really just trying to take it one game at a time, and every moment as it came, we weren't trying to get ahead of ourselves. So I really felt that during that semi-final against the US, there were points that we were down, but it never, overwhelmed us or we ever got ahead of ourselves going, oh, that's it. They're in the lead. We kind of just kept chipping away at it. We found our opportunities. Some girls like Abby and Bronte just stood up in attack and scored those goals for us. But, those